What it do, Ant Family, man? It's your boy Ant, man. Welcome back to my reaction channel, man. I'm back at y'all again with another reaction video, Ant Family. Y'all already know what to do for y'all in my know, man. I'm gonna give y'all time to handle that business, man. Oh, y'all handle that business, man? Hey, appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe, Ant Family, and hit that bell so you know when the kids drop, man. I appreciate y'all. Welcome all the new Ant Family members to the building, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, joining the family, man. Subbing to the channel, man. We at that big 483 subs, man. Hey, we steady moving closer and closer to that big 500, baby. We almost there to that big 500, man. That subscriber goal for the channel, baby. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but I'm back with another reaction video today, Ant Family, man. Hey, we looking at the video about, man, Hayden Panettiere, man. Hey, R.I.P., man. I hate that she passed away, man. You know what I'm saying? But we got people talking about it could be some foul play, man. So she was exposing some Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, about to expose them, what they had going on in the industry back in the day when she was a kid and all that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all know how that go, man. Did some Illuminati shit, you feel me? Hey, but we finna see, Ant Family, man. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. to Hayden, man. Hey, prayers out to her family, man. But before we get into this video, Ant Family, like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit that bell so you know when the kid drop, Ant Family, man. Let's get into the video.
Hayden Panettiere has died at 36 years old, and there's still a lot of questions that have not been answered. How did she die? Who was there during the overdose? Who called police? And finally, who was trying to stop Hayden from sharing more about Hollywood? So, let's get into it.
Shout out, bro, man. Hey, I go sub the bro channel, man.
Hayden Panettiere is dead at 36 years old, and the world is devastated. I mean, we just lost Michelle Trachtenberg, and now we lost Hayden. And I'm here to tell you guys what had happened to Hayden and what happened leading up to her death. So police were called by one of Hayden's friends because they came across her and believed that she had been experiencing some cardiac arrest, that she was unresponsive. We do have some of the dispatch audio.
One engine to be responded for cardiac arrest, Justin Milwaukee.
Okay, so it sounds like they said cardiac arrest and...
One, medically non-responding.
Overdose.
And not responding. Oh!
CPR is in progress.
Now, they noted here that it was an overdose and CPR was in progress. Now, it looks like Hayden's friend, aka I think her on and off again boyfriend, called at 1:51 p.m. to report that she was unresponsive in her home in South Carolina.
Profound sadness that we share the tragic passing of our beloved Hayden. She was an incredible light and a force of nature who brought immeasurable love and joy to all who knew her and to the millions who watched.
That's crazy, man. I done seen her on so much shit, bro. Like, the little kid don't remember the times, bro, with Denzel, bro. You know what I'm saying? She was on Bring It On. My sisters and them used to watch that faithfully, bro. I ain't gonna lie, them Bring It On movies was fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Being a young nigga looking at it, you know what I'm saying? You seeing all the women and ooh. But, you know, Hayden, she was in a lot of shit, bro. Like, she was a good actor, bro. I ain't gonna lie, the heroes that show, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you see, she was in the industry real young, like a kid, so ain't no telling what she's seen and witnessed and dealt with, you know what I'm saying? But who's to know? Cause they said she was supposed to come out with some tell-all, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know in Hollywood, bro, them powers that be, boy, they'll stop you now. Yeah, they'll stop you,
Panettiere
folks.
began her career young, finding fame starring alongside Denzel Washington in Remember the Titans. She spoke with Fox News Digital earlier this year about the struggles that young actors face.
We're told that the police officers and EMS workers quickly responded. Paramedics attempted to resuscitate Hayden using advanced cardiac life support, or so to say that this treatment builds on CPR by adding special medicines and breathing tubes and heart trackings. It looks like paramedics did a chest compression on Hayden, but nothing brought her back to life. She was pronounced dead at 2:32 p.m. Police says there were no initial signs of foul play, and the circumstances surrounding her death did not appear to be suspicious. There's going to have to be an autopsy report, and that's when we will learn more about what had actually happened to her there. But it's so devastating, especially because Hayden, she was doing a book tour earlier this year in May, and she seemed all right. She seemed like she was healing from some of the trauma that she had experienced. I mean, you guys know she lost her brother in 2023, and he was only 28 years old, and that ate her up. I mean, she had to give up rights to her daughter in the past. She's gone through really horrific relationships. So Hayden has been through it. I did make a video about this on Instagram. Let's go ahead and react to some of the comments. And I'm going to bring this up in a minute. After she just revealed what happened to her in her book, not a coincidence. And I agree. They for sure killed her. She started to open up about the child harm in Hollywood.
I'm telling you, bro. you get to talking. I heard you feel like after you done, you know what I'm saying, and got out, you think you done got away from these folk, bro. And you jump out here and be like, man, I'm finna tell it all. You know what I'm saying? They wrong for how they did. You know, bro, it's some powerful people that had something to do with that shit going on. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finna mess they ain't finna let you mess they shit up. They not finna let you mess they shit up, gang. If that mean they gotta get rid of you, folk, that's what they gonna do, bro. We done seen it, bro. And it's proven that it's stuff out here, bro, that they got, that they can throw in the air. You know what I'm saying? And it's like silent killer, make you have a heart attack, cardiac arrest and shit, bro. CIA records, man. You know what I'm saying? This shit exists, bro. So you don't think they using that on people they think can tear down the business? Tear down their money on? Come on, bro. Come on, folks.
This one hurts. And then again, my mom passed away 2 days ago.
Keep it real.
Oh, I'm so sorry that you're going through that. It is devastating. Death is just so scary to me. This person writes, I was super shocked just seconds ago when I found out this poor woman, she was forced into the industry and put in very uncomfortable situations. She was very real in interviews, and moving forward, she was honest about postpartum and things like that.
That's why I don't see how people be over promoting their kids, trying to get their kids in movies and shit, bro. You trying to live your life through your kid, bro. My kid not doing that. They gonna be a kid, folks. You know what I'm saying? Then you put them in that shit. They turn around and they try to finesse the kid from you. That what happened to Drake Bell. Drake Bell got in there. He was doing his thing, bro. They forced the daddy out, like finessed him. Slid him out the picture. The mama, they gave to tell the mama, he gonna mess up his bed, nigga. He don't want him to woo woo. Now, Pops ain't in the picture no more. She letting Lil Bruh spend a night with the talent director and shit. What happened? Diddled with him, folks. Diddled with the nigga, folks. With the little nigga, bro. Like, these niggas is PDL files, man. You feel me? PDL files. Y'all know what I'm saying, folks. I'm not putting my kid in no industry like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause, bro, eventually they gonna pry your kid out. You can't be there at all times. I don't know how they can't. Cause I quit my everything. Boy, I'm there. Like, what is we doing? But my kids ain't getting in that shit. Like, it's over with.
That is so horrific.
Ain't that much money in the world,
so Everyone says she unalived herself, but instantly I thought the opposite. Didn't she have a tell-all book coming out? Let's actually talk a little bit more about that, because that's what I find suspicious in this whole situation is the tell-all book. This person wrote, OMG, I knew that she was having problems, but I thought that she was persevering through her issues, and she was the 2000s girl.
Yeah,
her and Michelle Trachtenberg, Ice Princess cast, it is so depressing.
Talk a lot about these men in Hollywood approaching you and being inappropriate. The interesting part of meeting Vlad at a time when, yet again, there was a moment, Hollywood party, young, beautiful woman, and some person prowling.
Not just one person prowling. I realized over time that it was a very, very big crew.
That's what I be saying, bro. Like, and you see how they can't even look. These folks so powerful with this shit, gang. They don't even want to say their name. If it's man, bro, you don't even want to say a nigga name, bro. They got power, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you got power, G. Motherfucker won't even utter your name, bro, on some like this. We don't say that name. You know what I'm saying? On some horror movie shit, gang. What you think these niggas, man, you don't think they can get somebody knocked off? Like, come on, bro. That's why that Hollywood shit, bro, is deep, folks. If you want to make it to the top of that shit, bro, you gotta do some shit. You gotta do some shit. Hey, bro, too many of them done talked about it for it not to be no truth to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Too many people. Everybody ain't spreading the same type of stories and woo, man, stop, bro. And then when they threaten they finna come out and go and spill these beans, mysterious death, heart attack, pneumonia, car accident, mysterious. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I don't want to be in that shit like the mob. On me.
I remember that she was on a book tour earlier this year where she told us a story about the fact that she was forced into a bed with a very famous man at the age of 18.
A naked man. Hayden, his identity, a very famous naked man she was put in bed with at 18. Damn. Yeah, she was finna fuss some careers up with this shit. She was gonna tear some niggas, she probably gonna hit some folks with like on some more than that Me Too movement shit. You know what I'm saying? She probably was finna air some laundry, gang. You feel me? Like she probably finna air some laundry, bro. On me, and nigga probably be like, man, that shit was a long time ago, bro. I can't afford this shit right now. Woo, woo, woo. The climate completely done changed from how it was in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Late 90s and all that.
Old. Essentially, Hayden told us in her book that she was not only human trafficked, but she was human trafficked as a yacht girl. Hayden revealed that the very famous and undressed man that she was forced into bed with at just 18 years old was a famous 30-something-year-old British singer-songwriter. His name is James Blunt. Hayden writes about the horrifying experience that occurred on a trip to the south of France aboard what she describes a super yacht filled with celebrities. At the time, Hayden was traveling with a very close friend. We're going to call her Stella, even though I have a good idea I know who this person is in real life. Well, I guess Stella was the one who Hayden had trusted. I mean, after Hayden and her mom had a falling out, Stella was the...
See, that's how they get you. What I just say. They get you with your parents. You and your all this shit start happening after your parents, after you fall out with your folks. You feel me? It's one of them gonna snake their way in, get close to you. Woo woo woo. You probably need your mom. She gonna make it hard for you to move to the next level. You know, I know what it takes. You could be a big star. Everybody talks about you. Woo woo. They kicking it, and they young in the brain, so they like, yeah, I want to be a big Hollywood star. You know, woo woo woo. Mom, throw mama out the picture. Fall out with dad. Now you with them. This your trusted guardian right here. This motherfucker. They taking you to the yacht, leave you in the room with the older men. They gon' bro. They feed you to the sharks. They separate you from the pack and feed you to the sharks, bruh. On me. Then call you crazy when the shit get to fucking with you, trauma and everything. They call you crazy, bruh. They tripping, they crazy. He on drugs, she on drugs. Man, I'm telling you, bruh. They got the playbook laid. How they be doing these folk, bruh. I'm telling you.
As like a mother figure. So Hayden fully trusted her. So whenever Stella told her to come downstairs after dinner, she didn't think anything of it.
A bit about your relationship with your mom. Last week, she spoke out about the book. What did you make of her statement?
It was so false. When people ask me about the relationship, if there's any hope for future, I always say that I leave that door cracked open in case, because who doesn't want a relationship with their mother? You pray for it and you hope it eventually comes, but she slammed that door pretty hard in my face. She has very clearly prioritized herself, which I should not be shocked by. I can't imagine how she feels about doing what she did and saying what she said. I don't know how she lives with that.
Hayden claims that she was in a very small room on the boat with a man when they were literally out to sea. She physically put me in the bed next to this undressed man who was very famous, she says, and it was like an average day for him. She was like, wait, he's naked? Ew.
A lot of people have come out and said, well, why didn't she just name who it is? One, she doesn't have to. Okay, this was 18 years ago, and she said that it was a 30-something British singer-songwriter. We all know it's James Blunt. She doesn't have to spell it out for us. Two, those cases don't really go well for women. It's very expensive, it's lengthy, it's emotionally demanding, and it's really hard to prove that an incident like that happened, okay? She's done enough by saying that it happened to her and spelling the pieces out. It's going to do considerable damage to his reputation, as it should.
Stella led her through the hallway to this private cabin where she had found him, and she said, oh my gosh, is he naked there? Stella whispered to her, I want you to get into bed with him. He has a huge dick, before leaving her alone in that.
Oh my God, G. See, bro. These motherfuckers in Hollywood, bro. Hollyweird, man. That's what I call it. I call it Hollyweird, man. I call it Hollyweird, bro. Cause they into some wild shit, bro. Like, wow, bro.
room. Hayden claims that her heart was pounding with fear and her thoughts were a blur. She was used to following orders because she's been a child star, and she felt like this was just another order that she had been given. She told him, "Look, I don't know what she said to you, but this is not going to happen." She hurried out of the room and made arrangements to leave as soon as she could. She said, "I wasn't scared, but I felt like I'd been kicked in the face." She confided in me, pampered me, and treated me like her best friend, and then turned around and treated me like a call girl. I mean, Hayden, sounds like you were trafficked.
She sold you.
Sounds like she was grooming you, manipulating you, and as soon as she felt like she got your trust, she broke it. Hayden said, "I had nowhere to hide. I bolted and I hid wherever I could to hide on the boat. There was no jumping off and swimming away, and I realized that there was going to be nobody empathetic to my situation. This was nothing new to them."
By somebody that
and they really finessers. They done got you off land. Like, you can't even like run out the building. They got you on a boat, bro. If you think of how scared you gotta be, you on a boat. Like, she got up and hid, but most folks in that situation, bro, they probably be like, "Man, I gotta do this shit, man. They might kill me, throw me in the water, bro. Say I drown, folks." You feel me? Like, they could do you in, like, bro, I'm telling you, bro, and get away with this shit. I'm talking about they can get away with this shit, gang. They can kill you and get away with this shit. Like, facts, bro. Like, come on, man.
Grown to trust and see as a protector and somebody who had my back. And to be walked down, down the stairs, and it was as like a surprise, presented as though it was like a surprise.
Set you up on a platter.
And it was this very small room, and
to the sharks.
She physically put me in the bed next to this undressed man who was
sitting
very
back chilling,
famous,
Chad. Look
and,
at it.
And had his hands like this, like this was just an average day for him. This is something that happens all the time. And I waited for her to leave, and I mean that lion in me, that fire in me, that my hair stood on end, and I became ferocious. I was like, this is not happening. But I had nowhere to hide.
Now, interestingly enough, as soon as Hayden told this story, Diana Jenkins, a former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, someone who's been in the elites for a very long time, she decided to give us a statement. Interesting, Diana, because she used a fake name. I thought she used Stella. So why is Diana inserting herself? Kind of sounds like she's defensive. The statement reads, "Diana had to deal with false online rumors before, and sadly, this is another example of that. So let me be 100% clear about this. It is most certainly not Diana, and anyone who claims it is her will be sued." Again, I'm not making that claim. I'm just stating that it's interesting that she's the only person who came forward after Hayden had told us all this.
Hit dog on holler, chat.
That people are suggesting she might be the friend who led Hayden Panettiere onto a boat to perform acts on an older.
Look at her, chat. Don't she look evil? You know what I'm saying? Hit dog on holler. She didn't even say your name, folks. She said Stella, big dog. You jumped out the window. You gonna get sued if you say my name. You told on yourself, man. I don't even know who you is, folks. You feel me? Like, now I know. You feel what I'm saying?
Famous man. The rep says, "Let me be 100% clear about this. It most certainly is not Diana, and anyone who claims it is her will be sued." And they're making it loud and clear by saying that Diana Jenkins has previously sued individuals for making similar false allegations against her, which have ended in settlements.
She was the liaison,
It's a bad look for the people that I didn't name, and they are generally people in my industry. They're people that I could run into again, and I didn't want to put myself in that situation. So she didn't name them, and that's because she wanted to protect herself. But she really couldn't protect herself, because as soon as people got this information, they were able to decipher it and figure out exactly who she was talking about. This person writes, "They've been scrubbed from the internet, but there were pictures of Diana and Hayden hanging out on a yacht, and Diana had bruises all over her ass, and Hayden had a cotton ball taped to her arm like she had just had an IV." Sounds like a Diddy party. Now, the rumor is that Diana published a book called Room 23, a coffee table photo book that featured racy photos of very famous people like George Clooney, Cindy Crawford, Hayden Panettiere, Amanda Bynes, and a lot of people feel like this, again, allegedly, was kind of like a call book. Like, Diana was like a pimp. She had a book.
Oh, me. She the middleman, chat.
And then she can go to the very rich and wealthy.
She the middleman, chat. She walking there with a book. These are the celebrities I got. Which one of you want? We got them old. We got them young, mid, middle age. She was the pimp, gang. Bro, they running pimping hoe gangs in Hollywood, gang. I getting like these agencies and shit. You getting hoe, gang. You the hoe, folks. As the talent, you the hoe. You know what I'm saying? Your agent pimping. You feel me? He getting you he got the connect. He getting you in the movies and shit like that. They might want a little favor. You gotta hold up the deal. You know what I'm saying? You see? This shit, man, and it be obvious as hell. They to the point, bro, they really don't even care if you know this shit or not, bro. Like, if you get to too much talking about this shit, trying to whistle blow this shit, you get killed. Label your ass as crazy, all type of shit. Send you to jail, kill your reputation. You feel me? It's 1,000 ways for them to do you in, bro. They control it all. Media, all that shit, bro. Internet, bro. They have you everywhere on the internet and on TV looking crazy in the motherfucker, bro. Telling you, G. Systematically destroying your ass.
Diana Jenkins. She is one of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. She wrote a book photographed by Deborah Anderson, but it is from Diana Jenkins. This book has over 400 pages of very intimate pictures of celebrities in a very famous penthouse suite in a hotel in Beverly Hills, room 23.
Hayden Panettiere is such a troubled soul, and she was never really taken care of.
Old girl
she
and
had so
orgy
many
parties
opportunities throughout her career
guy.
where she was exploited by men and then just told to take it over and over again. And I'm still so shocked that she's dead, but I just hope that in her death that she finds some peace from all of the real evils that she encountered on this world.
Given pills before a red carpet to make you feel more confident, and how that planted the seeds for so many other things that came in the future.
And the person who handed me those pills, I had already developed a very tight relationship and a great bond with them. So when it happened, I didn't see it as anything inappropriate or negative. I trusted
Peer
this person.
pressure, chat.
Didn't just have a great personal relationship with this person. Part of their job was to always protect me. I was so used to following the directions of the people that I respected, the people that I worked with.
Why they get you in there young, bro?
They told me to wear this, I wore that. You know, I trusted them more than I ever trusted myself. I wasn't raised to trust myself.
Now let's talk about Brian Hickerson, the man that Hayden has been in an on and off again relationship for years with. This blind item reads, someday the former A-list actress from multiple hit shows will escape her abusive boyfriend and can share everything that has happened to her because of him. What was interesting is that we actually saw her earlier this year at the airport using crutches, and people were really concerned because there has been some reports of domestic violence within this relationship. Hayden Panettiere was seen hobbling on crutches as she made her way through LAX with her on and off again boyfriend and convicted felon Brian Hickerson. Through the course of their relationship, Brian has faced multiple domestic violence charges. In 2021, he served 13 days in prison for injuring her, and he announced in July 2022 that they had split, but then from November onwards, they were seen together again. He's one of those toxic relationships she could not escape from. In an
they probably were doing drugs together and shit, chat, man. You know them toxic relationship, bro. Hey, man, that shit fucked up, bro. Hey, man. R.I.P. Hayden Panettiere, man. I hate that happened to her, bro. But, bro, Hollywood got some crazy shit going on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, drop me down below in the comments, and family, man, if y'all think it was some foul play going on, man. You know what I'm saying? But that's it for the video today, and family, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. Drop down in the comments, man. I want y'all opinion on this, man. You know what I'm saying? What movies have y'all seen Hayden Panettiere in, man? TV shows. You know what I'm saying? Hey, prayers out to her family of people, man. But hey, like, comment, subscribe, and family, hit that bell so you know when the kid drop, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, appreciate y'all for that big 483 subs, and family, man. We almost to that big 500, man. You already know, man. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but before y'all get out of here, and family, do the kid a favor. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you know when the kid drop, man. It's your boy Ant. This Ant Reacts, and I'm out, and family.